Hey guys, what's up and welcome once again to my channel. It is Ali here with another video for you guys. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. And if you've been rocking with me since day one, then what's up and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's roughly going to be on the update side, but it's also going to be an introduction to a new segment that will be on my channel that I am naming Let's Get Real. So this is officially episode 1, and I'm just gonna walk you guys through all the ideas and pretty much how I came up with it and why I came up with it. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. So as far as Let's Get Real in a nutshell, it's pretty much going to be a platform on my channel where we can honestly have a real discussion, and I can pretty much get to know you guys on a more personal level, and you guys can get to know me on a more personal level. Really, the reason I came up with it is because for the longest time I've been wanting to make videos where we can really like just talk about something and express ourselves to the fullest, no holds barriers whatsoever. So that's pretty much where my mental has been gearing up to this day, where I've literally just been making notes, and little ideas would pop up here and there as far as what I want to talk about on each episode. But pretty much the way it would work is that, you know, whatever my thoughts or what I've gone through throughout the month, or little things that I've come across throughout the month, I will discuss with you guys, but I will also give you guys a chance to in the comments down below, or you can also email me at my personal email, which I'll leave down below in the description box, as far as, you know, what your thoughts have been, if you guys have any topics that you want to discuss, or you can always just leave those down below in the comments down below. But pretty much as far as my mental so far, it's just been that, you know, I am getting older at this point. You know, I'm 25, gonna be 26 this year, and realistically I've just been in a space where I'm looking at everything that has come into flourishment, whether that be YouTube, my personal life, and obviously the platform that I've built for myself, and that has been built thanks to you guys once again, because we are about to hit 80k, y'all. 80k, and it is ridiculous. So it's really just been about using my platform to its best ability. So it's like, not to say that hair and beauty videos aren't necessary, because there's a lot of people out there that are willing to learn, women and men alike, but I would rather get to more not necessarily personal issues, but just like more concrete topics where everyone can relate. So that's pretty much what Let's Get Real is going to be about. It's just going to be about us relating, us creating a sisterhood or a brotherhood where we can just talk about things, you know. Like, I'm a very talkative person as is. I'm a Gemini, so I can really talk about anything and everything for as long as you like. I'm also in a headspace where you become more aware of yourself as a person as you grow older, and you become more aware of the people and the things and the energy that you want to allow into your space. So that's really where I've been, where it's like I've been observing myself as a person as I'm growing older, and the things that I can tolerate and no longer tolerate, as well as the things that I truly do enjoy, and the people that I truly do love sharing my space with. Yeah, that's pretty much where, you know, this has been leading up to. Not only that, but it's just like I've been writing a lot more. If you don't know me by now, then you know that I love to journal. So I've been journaling since I was 11, and I got back into it, and I've been doing a lot of daily journaling and a lot of daily reflecting, and that's really where I began to see a lot more of how my brain functions, and just the things that I have been dealing with, as well as just tolerating, because it's like there's only so much that you can take as a person and as a woman. So after a while you're just kind of like, no, this does not seem right, so let's do something about it. But Anywho, getting into what's been going on with me. As you guys know, I am a full-time student, so I am dealing with that right now, where I am just trying to kick butt this semester as much as I possibly can. So that's why you guys haven't been seeing as many frequent uploads from me, because I've just been like bombarded with so much work. And that's really because I'm taking 3 studio art courses this semester, so it's a lot of painting and a lot of artwork involved that has to be done and submitted at a set time. So a lot of my time goes into that right now. And then I'm also taking 2 art history courses, so there's a lot of reading and a lot of writing involved with that as well. But I'm definitely still trying to get as many videos uploaded as possible. So even if you guys don't see the usual 2 videos up a week, you may see 1. But I am trying to get back into uploading twice a week. So also spring break is coming up, so it's kind of like, girl, you can do this, you got this. But what else? As far as like some of the things that I've come across this month is really just about learning to come into myself like wholeheartedly. And when I say that, I mean like being myself 100%, unapologetically myself, because I find that at times and feel free to comment down below if you can relate, but I find that at times I can let people, like people's opinions or just their own personal way of seeing things, have a lot of influence on the way that I may go about certain things. And I've come to a place where it's pretty much like me just cutting it completely and being 100% myself all over again, and being comfortable in being myself and doing the things that I love. So no longer putting a hold on what I know that I love to do and just doing certain things because someone else may say, you know, don't do this or don't do that. Like I'm no longer, like I'm shutting the outside world's opinion completely. Like at this point, it's all about the way that I view things, the way that I like to do things, because when I find myself doing exactly what I love, the way that I want to do it, I'm like 100% myself, rather than thinking like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do this because someone else told me not to, or because, you know, society or whatever influence they're trying to push at the moment says it's not right. Like I'm just throwing that out the window 100%. So that's one of the main things that I've come across this month. And the reason I share this is because I see a lot of other people also fall for it, and to me it's just not fair. It's like, who are you to say that, you know, I or anyone else can't do things because we either love it or because it's one of our guilty pleasures? So it's really just holding yourself accountable, and as long as you know that that's something that you want to do and that's something that you love, then go for it by all means. But don't ever let the next person or the next man tell you otherwise, because really you're just hurting yourself by not doing it when you know that that's something that you're really passionate about. And forgive me if I'm looking at the viewfinder a lot. It's because I have my contacts in, and I think this prescription is no longer working for me, so I can't really tell if I'm in focus or not. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I wanted to recommend some good reads for you guys, because this is like really random, but I remember on a school trip when I was younger, there was like this spin the wheel type of thing, and it landed on read more. So it's kind of ironic that here I am later, like years later, actually reading more. So I wanted to recommend a couple of good books that I've read. The first one being Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I absolutely love this book, and I actually think I'm going to reread it. But this book was bomb.com, and I got mine at Barnes & Noble, and it retails for 16 bucks, but I'm sure that you can find it a lot cheaper on Amazon. So this is the first book. And then I followed up by reading Half of a Yellow Sun, also by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and it was just as amazing. It was such a great book. Like, I cried when I freaking read this one, but it's just such a powerful read. And definitely worth the while if you want to escape reality. And then the last book that I got through with was Malcolm X, his autobiography, which was definitely worth the while. I would recommend this to anybody, like anybody. If you have not read this book, I suggest that you do. This book is amazing, and it really helps to get rid of a lot of the misconceptions and a lot of the honestly, like, fake news that there is out there about him, because he was a great man, and he was also really funny. I like his sense of humor. So definitely something that you should look into, and well worth the while. Yeah, I hope you guys will be receptive to this new segment that I'm going to be having on my channel. I'm super excited about it, and I'm also really nervous, but at the same time I feel like it's necessary, not only for me, but so that you guys can have somewhere to turn. And I'm sure that a lot of the times we don't really necessarily have someone to talk to, so I would rather create like that platform for you guys where you can feel like, oh, you know, well, Allie's doing Let's Get Real, you know, next week, or I may do these once a month. I'm not necessarily sure yet. Let me know in the comments down below how often you guys would want to see this video, but so far I am thinking once a month, just because I can collect, you know, a lot more information within the month. That way you don't feel bombarded if I'm uploading this like once every week or once every 2 weeks. I'd rather it marinate. That way it could be like boom, and we could all have something to talk about. So yeah, feel free to let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this new segment that will be up on the channel, where you could talk to your girl and I could talk to y'all. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and are looking forward to the new topics, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.